Two Helps You holds landlords accountable when they have left residents in dangerous or unlivable conditions.
KPRC2 first told you about the Cullen Park Apartments in Sunnyside last week. Residents there have been living with rodents, mold, broken AC units, and flooded carpets. Now, city leaders say every apartment will be inspected and property owners will have to fix these issues. Ricky Munoz is at the complex where City Council member Carolyn Evans-Shabazz toured the complex for herself.
Inspections are now underway here at the Cullen Park Apartments. Now, families have been telling us for weeks now that they are tired of living like this. And today, city leaders are stepping in to check all 240 apartments.
I want to say, if they get to an apartment where it is not safe for someone to live there, I want them moved.
After weeks of our reports, we've shown you families living without air conditioning, children sleeping next to mold, and parents pleading for repairs. One by one, you've heard their voices. Now, city leaders say every single unit inside Cullen Park Apartments will be inspected, and if conditions are unlivable, families will be moved into hotels.
But I want to be very, very clear. No slumlord is safe. Do not think that because we're dealing with this company today, that we're not looking to deal with you tomorrow.
City leaders say inspections are only part of the response. Councilmember Carolyn Evans-Shabazz is also sending a pointed message directly to tenants, making clear she expects them to do their part in keeping units livable.
Councilmember, you're reiterating that, the residents here have to do their part about keeping their areas clean and stuff. When you're touring their apartments, are you telling them this as well?
Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If you have a responsibility, and you do, to keep your environment clean, that is what you're expected to do.
Still, Shabazz says what she's witnessed inside these apartments is something she cannot ignore.
I love people, and I'm not just here to sit in a seat and take pictures and stand in front of a camera. I'm here to do the work. These people have lived in these conditions for months, maybe years. And so I'm told, and I said, well, how were they able to do that? The complex gets a notice that HUD is coming to inspect. And then they do they clean up the face of the apartment so that when they come to inspect, it appears to be in compliance.
What she describes, she says, is a cycle that hides the true conditions of this complex. Now, with city inspections underway, leaders promise there will be no chance to cover up the reality families have been living in.
Now, the city says this is only the beginning. They promise inspections, repairs, and accountability. But the families who live here say they want those promises turned into reality. In Sunnyside, I'm Ricky Munoz, KPRC 2 News.